off of the sentient sponge, even though he has to endure the overlove, the overdoling. Whoa! I almost fell there. That's whoa! Oh my goodness, that was a sloppy move there. Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But yeah, that's Gary's only motivation is to survive. So he'll put up with that to survive. He'll put up with SpongeBob's nonsense to survive. The alternative, and they've expressed this, I believe, before, the alternative is to just leave and go somewhere else and be somewhere else. And he's done that before, and then he goes back to SpongeBob and he's like, oh, I guess this was easier. I'll go back to SpongeBob. It's not, oh, I miss him. It's, oh yeah, that was a bit easier than this. So I'm gonna go back. I feel like that's the relationship between those two. And again, that's not Gary's fault. That's his only motivation as a lesser being. Is that a nice thing to call them, a lesser being? That's okay. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Sorry about that. We can talk about, we talked about all the key players. Did we talk enough about Squidward yet? I don't think we have. I love Squidward, first off. I absolutely adore him as a character because, I mean, cynicism is my jam. I love it. And he's the best at it. And he's so tragic. And no, I think we have discussed him enough, so I shouldn't get into it again, but I think we did in the last video. I think we discussed it enough. But I just want to say it again. He is so beautifully tragic. And I love him as a character. So, moving on to was the obvious Mr. Krabs, I guess, is the obvious next person to discuss. And should we... Oh my goodness, excuse me. Again, I have a cold, so I'm not meaning to do this. Mr. Krabs as a human being is vile, but I think we discussed that as well. Yeah, we discussed that because we decided he was the villain. I think we covered all the key players. Anybody else out there? Anybody else? Where's the see, what I'm looking for right now is the this right here. There we go. Bounce on that. And yeah, I'm trying to come up with somebody else who hasn't been discussed yet. I think, yeah, we covered all the key players, so that's all good. We could talk about Bikini Bottom in general, the theories behind it, the what it all represents. Like, what am I trying to get at? The speculation behind Bikini Bottom being Oh, I can't even think of the references I'm trying to make. Like, it was a site of, it was a dumping site of radioactive activity, I guess, or nuclear bombing site or something like that. I don't know. I wish it's hard to Google while you're playing, but something of that nature, and that is why the creatures evolved to sentience, and only in this area. Like why they walk on the ground, why they like. I don't know. It's a simple theory, I guess. Not much to discuss on that. Where am I going next? I keep feeling like those... See these? I keep feeling like those are meant to point me in a direction. But... maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, slidey slide. I feel like I said before, I think... Oh, okay, I guess... Oh, okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sandy. I like Sandy. Sandy's a quality character. She's very smart. I think she was, did she feel insignificant in Texas? Because she talks about Texas like she's so proud of Texas. And she talks about how big Texas is, but my question, though, like the question that poses though is, was Texas too big for Sandy? And is that why Sandy decided to leave Texas? Do you think Texas could be too big for Sandy? And she talks about it like it's the opposite, like the size of Texas is the thing she loves most about it, but I think that's just what a Texan is supposed to do. But she's a squirrel, so she's not the biggest thing in Texas. She's a squirrel. She's a small, insignificant piece of Texas. So she had to go somewhere where her significance could be appreciated. Like, sorry, she's now in a world, right, where oh jeez, I thought there was oh yeah, there he is. This guy, I need to get this guy. Yeah, she's in a world where, as a squirrel, everything she says and does is going to be beyond the lesser creatures around her. And I think that's why she goes there. It's completely it's completely based on a feeling of insignificance because of her size deficiency, I guess, in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, but not squirrels, I guess is what I'm getting at. And I think that's Sandy's thing. I think that's what's bothering her. I think that's what breaks her. She feels big. She feels big. She's big fish in a little pond. That's what. Yeah, that's what it is. She was looking for her little pond, and she found it. It's respectable. It's commendable. but it also makes you realize the pain that she must have endured as an insignificant squirrel in big Texas, where everything is so big and she is so small. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And she does constantly try to prove herself. Her not necessarily how much better she is than everyone else, but I want to see if I can move on to another level. Just let's see. Let's go. Oops, I can't go there yet. Let's go here. And yeah, let's see if we can move on to another level. But yeah, Sandy is so... Oh, sorry, she's so concerned with the way others perceive her, but I think that's because she knows that the people around her are lesser than her in an evolutionary sense. She's just that much smarter. And that is for the first time she feels good about herself. And that's okay. That's okay. Everyone does it. Not everyone does it, but like people who feel small where they are, they go to find a place where they feel big. Right? Am I wrong in thinking that? I don't know. Do I have enough for this? Yeah, I do. Okay, we can go to Goo Lagoon. Let's travel to Goo Lagoon. Do you think that SpongeBob is capable of feeling... I've seen him feel sad. I've seen him feel sad when he loses Gary and stuff. And I've seen him feel broken. But does he ever feel like I'm not sure. Does he ever feel like the world is going to end? Like people usually do. I think that most people do feel that way occasionally. Like a feeling of immense dread and like maybe I think what I'm getting at is like Sandy, we've established that Sandy likely has a history, a tragic history, and the other characters have tragic lives as well, and tragic traits, and SpongeBob's most tragic traits are he's unaware of because he's so keen on them. He's so passionate about those traits. He's so passionate about his goofiness, his silliness, and he's I'm not sure that I'm sorry, what was I getting at? I'm not sure that he's like these other characters around him. I'm not sure that he's able to put himself in their shoes. And that's his tragedy, is he's so unaware of the problems in the world around him because his mind is so full of whimsy. Like he looks at Sandy and he thinks, oh, like she just wants to make things and you know, karate and such. That's all she's into. she's a scientist and she likes karate.